The Book of Purification, Chapter on Interpreting the Saying of Allah, the Mighty and Sublime. When you intend to offer Salah, the prayer, wash your faces and your hands, forearms, up to the elbows. Quran, Surah Al-Ma'idah, Chapter 5, Verse 6. It was narrated from Abu Hurairah that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When any one of you wakes from sleep, let him not dip his hand in the water he uses for his wudu, until he has washed it 3 times, for none of you knows where his hand spent the night." This hadith is graded sahih or authentic. Footnote 1. Note that for many of the headings, the author did not say chapter. In this translation, we place the word chapter prior to each of his headings in either case. Comments. Al-Imam al-Nasai introduced the Book of Purification with this hadith in order to make it clear that one should begin one's ablution by washing one's hands, a point that is explicitly mentioned in various hadith narrations. Sahih al-Bukhari, ablution, hadith 185-186, and Sahih Muslim, purification, hadith 225. Hadith grade is sahih or authentic. This hadith contains the ruling of washing one's hands after waking up from sleep. However, the ruling is general, in that it applies at any occasion upon which one performs ablution. The basis for this ruling is doubt. From one ablution to the next, one does not know what impurities one's hands might have come into contact with inadvertently. Since hands touch various objects throughout the course of a day, such as various body parts and other objects that may or may not be pure, one should wash one's hands before performing ablution. It is essential to wash one's hands upon waking up from sleep, and, although not essential, at other times it is desirable to wash one's hands prior to performing ablution. The purpose of ablution is not merely to achieve ritual purity, but bodily cleanliness as well. There are 2 kinds of impurities. The first is the impurity that is visible or somehow palpable. This kind of impurity must be removed. The second kind of impurity is neither visible nor perceptible through any of the senses, such as urine that becomes dry, say, on dark fabric, urine that can then neither be seen nor perceived through the sense of smell. If there's doubt, or in other words, if one suspects that such impurities are present on one's body or clothing, one should certainly take the trouble of washing the potentially solid area on one's skin or clothing 3 times.